Hello, and welcome back to the most fucking epic podcast ever. I'm Lloyd.
And I'm JD.
Today we have a guest.
Yeah, we've got Jesse from 7's Wild on the show today. Welcome, Jesse.
How's it going, boys?
Good.
He's just as nervous as I was the first time I did this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Gets easier.
Oh, yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah, the more you drink, the easier it becomes.
Oh, yeah.
So normally we start with our week. Let's start with yours.
Work, jam, here. About it, man.
Work,
That's
jam,
about
yes.
it.
Pretty straightforward.
Almost as good as
Nice.
my week always is.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was quick.
Didn't you just go to AC? Did you go to ACDC?
Oh, I sure did, man.
Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
Incredible, man.
Yeah?
I understand you're not a fan.
No,
but
not at all.
could make this kind of fun, but oh no, it was even if you're not a huge fan, you gotta appreciate their show. They can
Yeah.
still pull it off.
Yeah.
At that age, and it was pouring rain, and everyone's still rocking out. And
See, I'm into that. I like the fact that everyone still pushes through, and maybe that's because they're British. They won't stop fucking nothing, those bastards. will
Yeah.
they?
Unlike
But,
X-Fest.
Yeah, which he was so pumped for. He was so let down. But no, from AC/DC for me, it's just, I don't know. It just overplayed, and the love that everyone has for it. You go around someone's house and they play the same bloody album over and over again. It drives me fucking nuts.
Yeah, but it's classic.
Yeah.
It's classic.
but
those guys are what?
many times-
60-some years old?
oh yeah,
They are still...
I'm surprised they're
The
still
magazine that I
dancing
work
on
for
stage.
photographed them in, we got approval for Vancouver to shoot them. And they
right
shot them there. I mean, those guys have such incredible stage presence and energy. And I mean, I assume that they've got pieces of every show that they've ever had. So, I mean, I imagine big inflatables.
Oh yeah.
Tossing
They
money,
had the
confetti.
Rosie doll up there,
Yeah.
and the confetti, and the big platform he does his solo on, rises up or whatever. So
It was pretty. Where was the show?
we went to Edmonton for it.
Oh, okay. So you had to drive to shitty Edmonton just to fucking see the show.
Oh, yeah,
Why do
yeah.
we always have to go to Edmonton to see shows that are worth seeing?
Because the Saddle Dome apparently
Edmonton.
has some issues with the roof that a lot of these larger shows cannot put their rigging up and get stuff going,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Which surprises me because if you saw a Motley Crue there, I mean, they had the whole roller coaster with Tommy Lee up, but
Yeah.
you know,
So you guys as a band, would you have crazy rigging shit if you guys were playing in?
Well, not
Like,
anytime soon, but we'll see in the
How nuts
future.
of a band are you guys? Are you gonna be doing some crazy ass shit out there or what?
Oh well, I guess we'll figure that out down
Once
the road.
I went to an Ozfest and they all came out with only like the butcher thing on and no
Right.
underwear. So when they turned around, you could see their balls and their ass. It's the craziest craziest show I've ever seen in my life, and the guitarist kept bending over.
Oh man,
Seriously, I saw the back of his balls more than I've seen mine. How often do you see the back of your own balls? Never. Honestly, never.
I don't even think I've
Ever seen the back of your own balls?
I've never thought of that.
You know, if you put a mirror on the ground and you slowly back onto it, you can see the back of your balls. If you shave that area, I don't know. Oh, fuck yeah.
So you guys have been in the studio,
Yep.
doing some stuff.
Yeah, around since July, I think we've been in there. So we're only really doing just because of like our work schedule and stuff, just mostly weekends.
Right.
So it kind of took a few months, but
Yeah.
yeah, we got it done pretty much now. You
Yeah.
know, now it's gonna be moving on into actually sending it off to get it made, and you know,
Right.
So is this your guys' first album that is being released?
yeah, this is
So
the
you guys,
first
are,
one.
you guys
Yep.
are pretty pumped for this release.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So do you know what the album name's going to be called or what? You're not releasing that yet? Is that secretive information?
Yeah, we kind of want to wait till we're 100% on it. We got one name floating around, but we're gonna wait to let everyone know until we're 100% on that. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, see, like he's got his band in the back here laughing at him like little girls. Probably making it even harder for him, man.
Oh, got beer, man. I'm good, man.
He's got beer. It's all good. Which I'd like to point out, JD actually stocked the fucking fridge today because we had a guest. So apparently I'm fucking worthless.
Yeah.
Because when I show up, there's dust in the fridge.
Yeah, well, you know, you should be appreciative because I did get cider.
And that thing runs on fucking nuclear power anyway, man.
Yeah.
You hear that thing down the street.
I know yeah, the Monster Energy fridge. You know, well, it was free, so I'm not going to complain too much. And it's not stocked with Monster, unless you guys want to, you know, rehook up and stuff like that. We'll stock it with Monster. We'll actually get a beer fridge.
He
but,
keeps begging for them to stock our fridge with Monster.
Yeah, well, you know.
So we have Wanker of the Week on this episode. This is our Wanker of the Week episode.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 other guys here that maybe could nominate 3 other people.
Yeah, what we do is every week we pick some douchebag.
It's
That's
just
basically
Kanye
Wanker
West
of the week.
was
Kanye
Wanker of the
West
Week
was last week.
year, 'cause
The
he's
gay bus driver was the week before that. We have a couple other people that.
Yeah, David Cameron. He's
David Cameron's up for nomination.
Yeah, we got the tattooist from fucking Ink Master. I don't know if you watched that the geezer that was on fucking what's that tattoo show he was on? Miami Ink. He was one of Army's tattooists in there, but he's such a fucking loser. Oh shit. Yeah. Arrogant prick. So any nominations from you guys? Anyone that you hate despisably this week? Anyone famous that is a piece of shit? He's pointing to himself like he wants to be nominated Wanker.
Probably have to start with my bass player.
Okay, I'm down with that. I'm down.
So that's Rex, I guess. Rex is up.
So Rex is up for nomination of Wanker of the Week. I don't know. You get running up with David Cameron there. If you win, I'd feel like a right arsehole. I don't know if I'd sleep tonight.
Yeah. My nomination is actually for that guy in the viral video that came out that's beating up the blind kid.
The blind kid basher?
Oh, yeah, man.
That's what? Does anyone know the backstory of that? Why was he punching a blind kid?
Because apparently he thought the kid was looking at his girlfriend.
How the fuck can you look at a girlstory if you're blind? That doesn't make any sense, does it?
So basically he is pounding this guy, but
when he stood there like this, when he was punching him, did he not realize?
Well, he was kind of sticking his hands out like this, and he was getting rocked, right? And then some swift justice is enacted by one of his friends. Somebody who obviously looks after this kid just comes in and
I saw that bit, but that was the only clip I saw. The video I got was only he got one punch on the blind kid, and then he just got fucking rocked by some massive kid.
So for me, that's Wanker of the Week right there. When you go, smacking around blind kids,
that's a pretty good one. I don't know if we can beat that one.
No,
so we don't know who he is, but if you're beating up blind kids, you are definitely Wanker of the Week.
So a Wanker of the Week is some fucking prick that beats on blind kids.
Yeah.
What a fucking cunt.
I can agree with that one.
So you're
cunt of the week.
Yeah.
I didn't think anyone could excel past Kanye West, but now we've got a guy going around smashing blind kids in the fucking face.
So Jesse, you said your stuff's getting out mastered now, and the album.
Well, yeah, the master's pretty much done.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to have one more meeting with Ian, the guy we recorded with.
Yeah. That's Ian from Electric Revival.
From Electric Revival, yeah.
And he runs Electric Park Studios, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah. We just we met him through seeing him at play shows, and then just kind of got to talking, and he saw us play. We played their CD release show, and he just really wanted to record us. He liked the sound, and then more and more talking with him, we're like, this guy's like, we want to go through this guy,
That's the best way to have it, though. Someone that's really into your shit, you know what I mean? Instead of having someone that's just kind of...
walking in blind, like he knows how we sound, he knows the energy we're going for. Going in, we don't have to explain it to him.
Well, I was told by JD you guys are pretty high energy when you're up there, and
we try to. I mean, it's about the show too.
Is it easier just to get smashed before you go up, or what?
Not as much as you'd think. Definitely a few pregame beers, but don't get right smashed. I did that one time, and it was just not good. Thank God there was only about 10 people there.
Well, the amount of energy that you have on stage, I would be surprised if you could be smashed and keep that up. Because I mean, like I said to Lloyd before, you're high energy on stage, and you guys put on a show. Like all of you guys put on a show, and I mean, for me personally, I mean that's fantastic. I mean, a lot of bands, they just sit there and they go and they shoegaze.
Like Ed Sheeran.
That's kind of our thing. Give people their money's worth for coming out. You just sit there to watch some guy play guitar. Okay, they may be great, amazing players, but I mean, if you're just sitting there, you kind of want to be entertained as well. It's kind of part of the whole, going to a show, like a rock show. You want to be having a beer and having a good time, like feel the energy. So.
Yeah. Oh, there's definitely more to a show than just playing music, and I mean, I think some guys lose that. I mean, there's some guys that
might go a bit too far with that though. If I was on stage,
obviously people are going to see the back of your balls, right?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe the front of my balls. Who knows?
Yeah. Show on the back of your balls, man.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind for our next show.
Yeah. So, is there any ETA on the album at this point, Jesse? Or
no set date. We were hoping for later this year, but it's looking like it's going to be early next year. Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's
just whips a brush up. Sorry,
it's all good, man.
Whipped a brush up his pocket.
Just
a purple one.
Just make sure my hair's combed because I'm not even on camera. I'm just gonna sit here and get drunk, but my hair looks fucking good, boys. I love that. Oh, it's awesome. Fuck yeah. So, do you sing as well? You're a guitarist.
Yeah.
Do you sing as well?
Yeah, I'm the singer as well.
Okay, and none of you guys sing as well. Do you do back it? You do a little backup vocal?
Yeah,
so when you're singing, when you're recording, it's a hell of a lot different from being on stage, isn't it? Oh yeah. How was dealing with that? Because I've got a few friends that are like, you know, they trying to get into the recording and they get into the recording studio, and it's super weird for them singing in that room.
What Lloyd doesn't realize is that nobody can hear what they're saying right now.
Well, I'll talk to you.
They're here.
He can tell me kind of too, because you sing. Like, what's that?
Oh, it was terrifying, man. It was like, it was my first time singing in a studio too.
And
like,
everyone's listening to you.
Oh yeah, and before this band, I didn't even sing.
Yeah.
Like buddy over there with the brush, my drummer. just kind of one day we were jamming around when we first met, and I was like, yeah, we're getting along clicking musically, and then he's like, oh, we need a singer. Oh, they're hard to find. And I was like, just put the mic right in front of my face. Okay, well, try or whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck, I think we jammed Runnin' Wild by Airborne or something. Yeah. Just whatever, something we both kind of knew, and I sang it, and he liked it. He's like, oh, you need some work, but yeah, like, let's give that a go. And then
did you go to singing lessons, or did you just kind of like home in on the skill?
Just
like he's laughing because I asked if he went to singing lessons.
No,
it would have been funny seeing him singing lessons, wouldn't it?
No singing lessons. Just kind of pushed through it, and then it ended up working out. You know. You know.
So when you sing in the booth, is there music playing, or like do they play at the same time you sing, or do you just lay the singing down and the guitar down and everything down, and then it's kind of put together in the room? How is it?
Well, it's done. We jam it all out, and he just kind of has a listen to us, records us, and then you go like one instrument at a time. So like drums first, and then I think I went guitars second. Yeah. Laid down all the guitars, and then the bass tracks were done, and then vocals are last.
Okay.
And then he goes through and masters everything, you know, like once it's done. So
when you're in their vocals, your voice is all like splitting and shit, like you just went through puberty and that.
On the first day it was.
I can imagine, man. I'd be so nervous. I could never
terrified,
do that.
Man. Not even ashamed to admit it. I was shaking and everything and all.
No, like, fuck it.
Yeah. No,
Were you singing in the closet?
What's that?
Were you in the closet? Were you in the vocal booth? Or were you singing out?
No, I was in the big room. Yeah, you know what the room looks like, right? So I was just in the big room.
Yeah, so you weren't utilizing the vocal booth right off to the side. Yeah, I was going to ask you how that would be, because, I mean, I looked at that thing and I'm like, man, that must be claustrophobic in there.
Oh, yeah. No, it was definitely better in the big room for sure. Yeah. Move around a bit, because it was hard. At first, it was hard to get the vocals, how like they sound live, because you're trying to sit there and focus, right? And then after a while...
You're not doing the show, right? You're not...
After a while, when you're doing the dumbest shit, you're just jumping up and down, like just doing crazy, like just trying to get some like momentum
and I guess that's
going.
Part of you guys' show, really, because you say you're high energy, right? So when you're laying down the track, you almost got to have the same high energy, because it's not going to sound remotely the same.
Exactly.
At all, right? So
that was the hardest part of the beginning. Just standing there singing, I was like, "Hey, this isn't working." So, but we figured it out, and I'm happy with them. So
you're confident in there now, right?
Well, it's never easy hearing your own voice, that's for sure. But you kind of have to get used to it to make sure it's good enough to go, right?
Even when you're just talking on podcasts, you listen to your voice, you're like, "Fuck, I sound like a twat."
Yeah, like what the fuck? I know. I'm not looking forward to listening to this.
If I met that guy on the
not
street,
because of you guys,
but yeah, I watch me sometimes. What a dickhead.
Hey, and myself, I have to audio master this, so I don't even know what I should be sounding like half the time. I'm like, that's kind of good, I guess.
I think we should auto-tune an entire episode.
We should.
The entire episode in auto-tune. It'd be like a Kanye West song. Maybe that's why he was Wanker of the Week last week. Yeah. God, I fucking hate that guy.
I think everybody does, man. I think everybody does.
I'm glad you guys are right on board with that bullshit.
Now that we're on him, did you see him do the Bohemian Rhapsody thing?
No. Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that clip. That was pretty funny.
That like kind of clipped in with the actual Freddie Mercury.
With the actual song, and he's just giving her to Freddie was putting on a right good show.
Oh, that's right. Did you see that one? Because he,
Kanye just fucking destroyed it, man.
He murdered it.
Butchered that tune, man.
Think of the children.
Oh, man.
What a fucking asshole.
Oh, God.
Jesus. Yo, we keep saying, too, there's going to be Wanker of the Year when we get to the end of the year.
He's almost Wanker of the Week again.
He's almost Wanker of the Week again. I'm almost more pissed at him than the guy that punched a blind kid.
Yeah.
He's just so easy to put down, man. Like, we weren't even talking about him, and then bam, you mention his name, and all of a sudden.
A 3-foot tall, chubby-cheeked piece of shit.
That's the best description
ever, right? That's
I've
just
ever
Kanye
heard.
West. If you say that to someone like Kanye West, is that who you... Brutal. They should have made him the fucking Oompa Loompa in the new Willy Wonka fucking movie.
Oh, absolutely. So we're gonna move on to you're an Iron Maiden fan, Jesse?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's an I'm an Iron Maiden fan.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw them live when they came.
Yeah, they're coming again. Apparently, they haven't released the dates 100% yet, but they're looking at April. So they're looking at an April
That's
tour
right, when we're
coming
going to be
back
doing
through.
Comic-Con too.
Yeah, so I
Hopefully
mean,
they don't overlap because I won't be at Comic-Con.
yeah,
Cancel Comic-Con.
Sorry, guys.
there'll be a vacant booth for a few hours
Yeah,
if
you
that's the
fuck.
case. But yeah, no, it's good because I mean, Bruce Dickinson, obviously, you know, with his cancer and stuff like that. I know you're all upset about that still in his, you know, HPV kind of, you know,
Yeah, like fuck off
transmission.
with that shit. No one cares if you licked a fucking genital wart. You know what I mean? It's disgusting, is it not, boys? Is that rock star status?
I don't know. That's I don't know.
No, not
That's
at
a
all.
little.
You just licked a genital wart. You're a fucking idiot.
that will happen if you lick one of those.
But you know, after seeing the album, have you seen the new album at Book of Souls at all? Or
I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet, but I want to pick it up.
Album art for,
yeah, we
I've
had
seen
it on the
cover,
show, showed
yeah.
off the album
Apparently
art.
Germany wasn't doing it.
Yeah,
Right?
Jeremy wasn't into the album art at all, but
Almost my wanker of the week.
basically in the inner fold on the vinyl, because I'm a vinyl collector, I mean, it's massive. So I'm really excited to see what they do for that that stage show, you know, adding into what they do, because I mean, I've seen Maiden about a dozen times. How
yeah,
many
they
you
get
seen
pretty
them?
epic. Like,
But
he needs another beer.
yeah.
He needs a
Can
reload.
you get me a beer? Reload.
But it's alright, you can come on camera if you want. Hair looks beautiful. He wants on it. But I Maiden always put on a wicked show.
Yeah.
Like I said when I went, I did get too drunk, like he was talking about.
Right.
I regret that. I drank too much. I actually don't remember past a certain point in the show, and it
Right.
got way more epic than I even remember. So
Yeah.
I do regret that. But I do remember he had his daughter come up and open for him. And I don't know if anyone was at that show, but she just wasn't. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't usually pay attention to the openers of the Maiden show. I mean, I'm there for
Well,
Maiden.
that's when
and
I'm smoking a
that's kind
joint
of
and
it.
sitting down. I kind of want something good to be playing. You know what I mean? I've just gotten my beer and now I'm smoking a J. Play something good.
Yeah.
I went to one Megadeth show and they played In Flames first.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, yeah, In Flames is all right.
Yeah, but I had some kid sitting next to me with a squeaky voice. Sorry, guys, for the camera interruption. Beers needed to be reloaded.
Yeah, we
That
got the
should-
camera totally blocked. That's
Just
Rex's.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, we got enough beer.
Okay, no, that's good, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
This is Rex.
Okay.
Rex
You
is
got 8
back.
minutes. You got
This is
Quite-
Rex
that's-
is back. He's loading up the beer.
Thank you.
Hopefully you
sir.
don't see the back of his balls.
Yeah.
If you do, he hasn't never
It's a
seen
decent beer tower. I don't know.
We can barely see your face.
But yeah, another thing we wanted to sort of hit on this week in the time we've got is the dislike button. Facebook is looking, instead of just having a like button, is also having a dislike button.
Yeah, well, I think that's fucking brutal. One, I'm going to say, if I see dislikes on our fucking page, I swear to God, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah.
You guys leave that dislike button alone. But that's the thing. Now there's a dislike button. You guys probably share your music through dislike, right? I mean, through Facebook, correct? You know, you use Facebook pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Everyone uses Facebook nowadays for advertisement. Kids use dislike button just to be a cunt.
Yeah.
You got wankers out there that are 13 years old that are just like, dislike, dislike. You know what I mean? No one needs that shit. Fuck off. Why are Facebook that dumb to where they're going to give the power to a fucking 11-year-old with a fucking
Well,
itchy
and you know
trigger
people are
finger?
going to use it because, you know, they're a bunch of keyboard warriors. Like,
At least before they were just liking it because it was the only button they had, you know? Like, fuck it, there's nothing else I can do. And I've already said to buddies this shit I would have disliked if there was another button. But
I know we watch likes and we watch subscriptions and we watch who likes
well, yeah,
the
it helps
page.
us out.
I'm
Probably helps
sure
these guys
you-
out too.
Oh, yeah.
You guys do that as well?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
This
No.
day and age, you kind of have to. I mean, it's
Yeah,
social
exactly.
media,
It's part
right?
of
Use
everything.
that for advertisement or whatever. Get your name out there or whatever. So
Yeah.
unfortunate, but true. You know.
Fan of the dislike button?
I dislike it myself, but you know, this guy's Twitter. I don't even know how the fuck he copes with that.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, that's a necessary evil. Like I said, I mean, Twitter in the past, what I use it for is more to connect because everybody's Twitter account is typically attached to their phone. So as long as they don't have a social media manager, a lot of times you're getting direct contact with whoever's Twitter account is. That's why I always see
most of the time
people.
they're doing something fucking stupid that I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
What's trending right now on Twitter, JD?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I honestly
Not
don't
JD.
use it like that.
Otherwise,
I
we'd have
dislike
more
that,
likes. Yeah, you dislikes now. Fuck, no point having a Twitter account. You have more dislikes than likes. That's what would happen to me.
Yeah.
So it's already hard enough to get fucking likes as it is, JD.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, we're doing all
I swear
right.
to God, if a podcast gets more dislikes than it gets likes, I'm quitting. Fuck you guys.
It might happen. I'm probably going to dislike our stuff at some point just to be a wanker.
I hate the sound of my voice. Dislike.
I sound like a complete pillock. What else you got written down on that fancy piece of paper?
And the other one is, and this is the one you're going to, the Sasquatch in Alert Bay. They had a Sasquatch sighting in Alert Bay. And
how can so many people be wrong?
Well, it wasn't a sighting. Well, I guess there's sightings, but how could so many people be wrong? I don't know.
Whatever it is, man.
Whereabouts is that?
Alert Bay is a little island just off the coast in BC.
Trev, how'd you get back to Alberta so fast? They spotted you in BC, man. How'd you get back here so fast?
So I don't know. This Sasquatch didn't have nice hair.
You had the same brush though.
Yeah, totally.
So they saw it as a Sasquatch. Now they've got this John Vinder nut who's basically out there because he's a Sasquatch expert. I don't know about it. Well, how can you be an expert in something that nobody's ever basically seen other than shitty video? And nobody's ever talked to the thing.
Does he have a degree in this, or what? How is he an expert?
He probably got his degree off the internet if he does have one.
Spent a lot of time in the fucking woods, okay?
Yeah, I guess so.
But I know you believe in this stuff, Lloyd, and that you're big on this.
I refuse to believe that life's that boring to where shit like that doesn't exist. At least spices my life up believing in it.
I don't know if you watch the news interview.
Existence of go to work and come home. Sasquatch keeps me alive.
The funny thing is, Alert Bay. This is so full of shit because Alert Bay is a little island that has no animals other than Sasquatch. The dogs.
Because Sasquatch ate them all.
Yeah. Well, so what are you saying? He's going to start eating all the villagers there now?
That's what's next. Yeah, like the animals are gone. So villagers beware.
I will give you this: if he starts eating the villagers, I will believe in Sasquatch. I'll be totally down for it. I'll totally watch that shit too.
Maybe he doesn't want to eat the villagers. Yeah, he doesn't like villagers. They taste like shit. Shower more. Maybe he'll fucking eat you.
But it's funny too because they interview a couple guys in this thing when they get Sasquatch, and the funny thing is the guy he doesn't quite have the stack of beer that Jesse has going, but they've got beer there, so I don't know, man.
Some crystal meth.
I don't know what he's doing, but
I want some.
Outrageous.
I want to see Sasquatch. Send me some of that shit. I don't know. Get a hold of me somehow because I want some.
If you had to guess, how tall is Sasquatch?
I'd prefer him to be kind of like 4'5".
Oh, so you're thinking more of like a midget Sasquatch, not the big tall one everyone kind of.
Sasquatch is kind of like where I'd kind of like to go with it. Kind of cute.
A little less terrifying.
I like then again, or maybe like Jack Black's version of Sasquatch, like J-balls.
Just like a loving kind of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
I wouldn't be half bad.
Smoke a joint with him.
Yeah.
Get to know his family a little bit. I don't know. I just refuse to believe that. At least aliens. At least believe in aliens for the love of God.
Aliens, I'll give a little more credit to, but Sasquatch is total.
You guys believe in aliens?
Probably a little more than Sasquatch, but
come on, the amount of planets there are in the world, you got to believe in aliens.
But anyways,
exactly.
Yeah. But anyways, that's pretty much what we have for the week. We got to wrap things up. So I'd like to say thanks, Jesse. You guys being the first guests on the show. It was awesome having you out.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Glad that you could have a few beer with us.
Yeah. I was going to have a couple, but got all these.
So you guys should check them out. You guys are on iTunes, no? Yes?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. So we will be after it's released for sure.
Okay.
But they can check you out in the meantime on Facebook.
On Facebook, we'll probably be releasing a single from the album maybe later this year.
Okay, so, perfect. So we'll put all the links below.
Yeah, we'll put a link below to all your stuff. And
when their album releases, we'll let you guys know.
And probably have you back on the show if you guys want to come back on. If you've had a good
maybe
time.
When you got the album in your hands, you can come and show it off and we can
talk
play
about
a
it more and
music.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Sounds like a plan to me, boys.
Perfect. Well,
so I'm JD Dirom.
I'm Lloyd, the best fucking guy ever.
And
I'm Jesse from 7's Wild.
All right, we're out. Peace.
Cheers.
Epic, boys. That was a good one.